Right. Anyway, I hope everybody had a great weekend. Yeah. Scored a couple of videos. Nothing super intense, although this one was pretty intense. What do they call it? Meta thinking? It's interesting. Sorry, I'm just kind of like trying to get back focused. I've just been doing administration type things today, and that doesn't really require a lot of inspiration. Doing the show does. Administration type things today, and that doesn't really require a lot of inspiration. Oh, that's intense. Yeah. This is some conversation. I don't know, some podcast or whatever. And satanic ritual abuse, that there are interdimensional beings that are overlording the long time. They're interdimensionals. Yeah, because it's true. I mean, I've experienced it. I said, like, yes, that's what it is, very early. Right? It's not physical alien beings coming from another planet mind controlling us. No, they're interdimensional. alien and spacecraft seems to be a rather illusory part. But I mean, yeah, there is weird things with physical craft though. And I mean, it's they're directing people. Since people are allowing that systemically, it's part of the Satanism. It's to be possessed. And like a lot of that is coming out. Like there's that sometimes they're not even aware. Something takes them over and does these things, and then they wake up and they don't even remember what they did. And they're all integrated with the higher Vatican and the Freemason institutes. And yeah, arguably, I mean, there's a lot of people that are now getting into it. When 10 years ago, everybody thought like, yeah, sure. Little blog-like videos from people you've never heard of that are like just suddenly getting into this, responding to like how severe the whole Epstein file release is. And then at the same presses it, and he's very frustrated about it because he wants to be pro-Trump. But I mean, they are literally just covering for these criminals now, and it's what it is. I don't think anybody actually likes it, that it is that way, but it is what it is. If you want to get into what I was specifically talking about just now, here's the... You really gotta wonder, like, is he gonna get out of this one? Oh yeah, this crazy shit happening in Mexico. So while Anarchapulco lost launching a massive attack across the nation, including like in that place where the Anarchapulco event is, and like blowing up cars and shooting taxi cab drivers and police officers, and it's pretty nutty. It is like a full-blown terror attack chaos, because like their main guy, like the cartel leader, one, I don't know who the hell that's all military, I think. I'm not entirely sure how exactly, but I mean that happened, and it's chaos there, and probably gonna hear some more about it, because this is like something that's not gonna stop. Like, this is like a sleeper cell type of militarily get involved. I've seen it in the Vision. Like, it's pretty heavy shit. Where it's literally like, yeah, real military equipment against the cartels, and it's gonna be pretty damn serious. But I mean, they will also like apply things like the discombobulator, so in the end as well, and create a lot of turmoil. I mean, this should be a good distraction against the whole Iran situation, which Trump is kind of like, yeah, we're gonna go there, and everybody thinks it's a bad idea except for anybody associated to Israel, of course. But I mean, this is certainly like much more acute. This is happening right now. So I don't know, maybe we'll see some kind of statement about him going after it with the US military. Yeah, I'd expect that to hear something like that today. Maybe already right now. Maybe that's like the announcement will be any moment. We'll see. to your new account. Yeah, when there's trolls and I ban them and you just, I don't know, make goofy remarks or whatever, yeah, I'm gonna typically assume that you're a troll then. Whoever you are. Or I used to have visions. I mean, now all I do basically is just tapping back into that vision that I had that was so big from a long time ago. But I mean, yeah, technically I do have visions, or at least I used to. I could potentially again, but I mean, the way that I'm living, everything that's happened, it's just, it's not safe. And I mean, getting visions for me has always been accompanied with a lot of strain. And I don't know if I could take that anymore. You only said hello. No. Something. It's like, no. Two months ago. Okay. 2 months ago. Okay. Mickle over RAM, is that it? Months ago? That's 5 months ago. Connection works a little bit better now. I can see myself moving on screen again. But OBS is still giving signs that it has trouble. Right, but yeah, Toripuro, with the vision stuff, it's... I don't really have visions, it's just like this... I basically call it spiritual metadata. But I mean, you do have to have a cognitive grip on things to make that work, though. If you don't understand how things work, like, I won't be able to really make sense of any like feelings I have about it. Because I mean, like, I could technically like arrive at a company, and I've had this in the past, where I'm like, getting work, and then like, but then the company would go bust, and it's like I could feel it coming, but because I didn't have any grip on how it even works or what it was involved, I could just like, I would pick up on it through other people, but then not really have the grasp. And that's why it's always right. And then when I don't get a good grasp on something, it's very frustrating to me. Because then I just get wild signals and I don't really know what to do with it. It just overcomes me instead of providing me with some kind of guidance. Come across fine. I'm pretty sure that the sound will be recorded afterward. Stable. So you'll still be able to hear everything that I've said. But the video might just be cutting out. Hmm. Oh, things seem kind of stable now. That's good. Oh, no, of course. And the second I said that, bang, there it goes. Right. Seems to be less than it was 2 days ago, though. I mean, Saturday was just terrible. And like, why was it just gone yesterday? Why is it now back? Doesn't make any sense. What? Okay. Epstein-obsessed gunman was killed for breaching Mar-a-Lago grounds. Weren't Trump deranged before? They have become that now. Is that what you wanted, Trump? Is that what you wanted to do? Just turn everybody against you? Is this... this your grand vision? Yeah, I mean, at this point, this is gonna sound weird. And yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be like an anti-Trump derangement type person. But if this shit keeps going, I don't know how long this administration's even, if it's even gonna make it to the 4th year. And I mean, this could like end really bad for Trump. Like, oh my god. Like, really, really seriously devastate his legacy, even like as a billionaire, as an investor. What he does, like, this is just a giant compromise on all of it, on his entire image, on his brand. This is devastating. Like, he's devastating himself doing this, allowing this to happen in this way. Letting a bunch brand. This is so yeah, I don't know how this is gonna, there's no other choice. Like, you can't just give up. But this future vision at which Trump next time, what? Is anybody out there that still believes that he's gonna do that? Because that's not how Trump seems to operate at all. It's just not in him to do it. Like, Trump should rather be like Secretary of Finance or something in an administration, not the president. I mean, I think he would do a lot better if it was just that. But I mean, he would probably never settle for a position where he's second. I mean, I could imagine, I'm not saying that I've seen this in a vision or anything, but I could imagine that at some point, like, Trump actually flees to Israel. At some point. And basically goes out and hides there from America, which are going to be after him for a lot of trouble. That he's caused. Right, anyway. Connection seems stable. Mostly, I'm seeing myself move on screen plenty. It still cuts out here and there, but not continuously. So I hope you guys can still follow what I'm talking about. Don't forget the Rogan. It up if you're liking the show. Little AI slop, but I thought it was pretty awesome. Let's see. Let's play this. Right, so here we go.
You think having 1,000 followers makes you an artist? You're nothing but a bug.
Followers don't define me. My work and my humanity do.
Yeah, I mean, something. Okay, friendly fire. Yeah, I see two. Sorry, poor did it too. Thank you both. Hope you appreciate it. But yeah, yeah, I really like that clip. It's special. It's AI slops. I love like ancient music things. Every time I come across anything like this, I gotta play it. So this is Kolning, Nordic herding calls, ancient Scandinavian vocal tradition. And Owen Benjamin does that just with his voice. He doesn't even have to sing. But yeah, this just makes me feel great. Let's see if I'm gonna play this little video too. Maybe. It's a little longer. What is this? How dandelions are actually really effective against cancer. But that a lot of studies about try that out on the side. In a petri dish being subjected to dandelion extract, and in 2 days 95% of the cancer cells were dead. Like, okay, very basic. should at least help. Oh, you've got to drop. Right, so let's see what this lady's got to say. Highest form of intelligence isn't logic, IQ, or EQ. It's the ability to think about your own thinking. Think about it. Yeah. But I mean, I agree to this. I've been doing this all my life. I figured this out very early on in life, and like that I had a talent to do that, and so I then basically hyper focused on that all my life. And that's why I'm capable of like describing my mindset and what I was doing in the past. So that if something like that repeats, like I will know what to do. Even though at first I didn't. Anyhow, let's play this for a bit. Done. Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, great. Just keeps doing it. I don't understand why that's happening. Thanks a lot, OBS. Alright, I'm gonna try to play it. Let's see.
The highest form of intelligence isn't IQ, it isn't logic, it isn't memory or speed. According to neuroscientists, the
Yep, yep. In other words, face reality. Face it. Face it for yourself. It's not even about take my side within this polarized conflict. No, it's just be freaking honest about like everything, especially what is really important, what's really close to you. Just be freaking honest about it. Alright, so yeah, check that out. Great. And it's you gotta do it. It's really uncomfortable, but I mean, when you do it, you become really good at it, and there's like massive updates. And eventually it's not that, and then you just watch as they keep falling for the trick, keep getting deflected by polarized subjects into a defensive stance instead of just figuring out what's actually going on and being honest about their own ideas and responses. And then yeah, it can be very frustrating that you know how to just do things right internally and other people seem to not be doing that well, or they're incapable in that moment for some damn reason. With me or something. But it even happens when I'm not intense. When I'm like all calm down. It still happens that people listening to me or engaging with me, like they get extra polarized. They get so freaking triggered, and it's just out of nothing. And I think it's just because it's the general escapism, right? Not observing yourself, general escapism, and just the sense of like knowing that you're seen. Like people business basically. And it's you could argue, I mean, it will happen whether I'm frustrated about it or not. Right? It just comes somewhere, it's just think, oh, just start a conversation, and people like, for some reason they feel like they want to get on my nerve. Because when you do that successfully, yeah, that disrupts the self-consciousness. Takes me out of that. It can only do it when it's safe. Just costs a lot more energy then. It really does. All right. been kind of lighthearted mostly. I don't want to put the Jews in the middle of it. So let's just keep it like this.
From them. The highest form of intelligence is metacognition.
Metacognition, that's it. Let's put that in the title. Alright, so let's put that in the title. Hope you guys are appreciating the show. Oh, Rogan's just gone. Thanks. Whatever. This is weird. Supposed Supreme Court ruled against Trump's tariffs, but it's like Trump is ignoring it. Like, what? It's all very strange that that's even happening. What? It's all very strange that that's even happening. Like, I don't get it. Tariff deals that Trump did are going to hold, like those nations that happened with, they are agreeing to it, even though the Supreme Court supposedly called them illegal or ruled them illegal. So weird that that's happening. Yeah, let's add that too. I mean, it's pretty crazy, the frickin' Mexican cartel situation. Yeah, let's add that too. I mean, it's pretty crazy, the frickin' Mexican cartel situation. What the hell? Right, okay, today might be a bit of a short. Okay, today might be a... Be right back, and I don't know, don't forget to Rogan's it up if you're liking the show. If you're liking the show. And I'm back. And the wind out there, it is really restless. I think the wind's also picking up. Right, anyway, I hope everybody out there is having a good Monday nonetheless. I mean, for a lot of you, probably not so much, because it is a Monday. A lot of people do not favor Monday. For me, it's pretty much all the same though, except, yeah, if everybody you probably not so much, because it is a Monday. A lot of people do not favor Monday. For me, it's pretty much all the same though, except, yeah, if everybody else feels like that, I'm gonna feel a little bit like that too. Today was gonna be a short show. What? Wow. OBS is cut like 20 minutes out of it. That's crazy. Like, Rumble says I've been going for 50 minutes. What the? Right. Oh. Okay, Rumble has updated the timer now.